Hey geometry class, this is the last section of our chapter. We've got a test planned this week dealing with triangles, and it's pretty good solid section for you, I think, already, because stuff I've talked about in class you've already been able to grab onto. But there's one vocab term I want to make sure that you know. It's called auxiliary line. An auxiliary line is when we have a figure, a triangle, a quadrilateral, some kind of shape, or some kind of diagram. An auxiliary line is something that we add to it for the sake of our benefit. So for instance, let's say that I've got a triangle right here. And I want to talk about an exterior angle of this triangle. Well, what is an exterior angle? Well, the exterior angle is the angle, if I draw an auxiliary line, this becomes the exterior angle, okay? And you can see that there are probably lots of different auxiliary lines I could make, right? So if I've got this triangle here, I could make a line out this way. Or maybe I could draw a line out this way, and this would be the exterior angle. Or maybe I could draw a line on this one, and here's an exterior angle. And you can see all the different ones. In fact, it looks like there are 6 different auxiliary lines to make exterior angles for every triangle, right? So that is the idea of this. I will let you go through and understand the first parallel postulate. You already know that the sum of 3 angles in a triangle is 180. You've mentioned that to me many times in class. But the triangle angle, no, that's that one. The triangle exterior angle theorem I want to talk about just briefly. You can see that I've got a triangle with an auxiliary line drawn in, so I have an exterior angle. And it says an exterior angle is going to equal the sum of the 2 remote interior angles. A remote control allows you to control the TV from across the room, right? That's what the remote interior angles are. They're the angles across the room from where you are. So this angle 1 is going to equal the sum of 2 and 3. There are lots of reasons for why that is, and I'll let you explore those on the homework. Problem number 1, pretty straightforward question. Can you use some process of elimination to figure out what A, B, and C are? You sure can. Let me make myself a key to my answers right here. And I think you'd agree that C is going to be the one that's the easiest to find first, because I know that the measure of angle C plus 32 plus 46 has got to equal 180. The measure of angle C plus 78 equals 180. If I subtract 78 from both sides, I see the measure of angle C is 102. Great. So if I know that's 102, doesn't that mean that B and C have to add to be 180? So the measure of angle B plus the measure of angle C equals 180. So let me substitute 102 in for angle C. And I see the measure of angle B equals 78. Wait a minute, 78. Wasn't that 32 plus 46? Yeah, because that theorem we just learned, right? That theorem said that B is going to equal the sum of those 2, right? So we can see how that actually plays out right here in this case. All right, I think I'm done. I could keep going through and find A. I'm not going to. 1 is next going to be the sum of these, 86, and measure of A you could also work through as well. I trust you're doing your homework. The review assignment is in Google Class. Refer to that and then send me some email questions as you have them. Test is on Friday of this week. So hope to see you then.